First up, we have TextExpander. This app is a game changer for anyone who spends a lot of time typing. With TextExpander, you can create shortcuts for frequently used phrases, saving you time and effort. Whether you're a student, a worker, or just love typing, this app will have you typing at lightning speed. First, after you download TextExpander, it will look like this. Except because I've created many snippets, I would have a lot of folders. But if you're a beginner and just started this app, you'd only have this and nothing else. First, to create a snippet, press the plus button. That will add a new snippet. Now, everything's empty, but I'll show you 3 ways. One being the plain old, just the word, and the other 2 being a bit more advanced. I'll show you everything in detail, so get ready to listen. First, I'll make a snippet for the word, have a nice day. First, after you spell have a nice day, you can make a label for it, which is have a nice day, I guess. Now, after you do that, the most important part for making a snippet and the usage of TextExpander is the abbreviation. The abbreviation is when you type in this word, it'll say have a nice day for this example. If I wanted to do have a nice day and make it an abbreviation, just do have a nice day, H&D. And that would be my abbreviation. Now, when I go to something that I can type in and go to a new note, after I go to this new note, I could type in H&D and it will say have a nice day. That's good for email writing. Now, after that, I'll show you 2 different ways, which is more advanced. Let's say you wanted to make an email to someone on your business team or whatever. After you press the add button again, say this is for an email purpose. So write hello. You see these little icons up here. These are all different things that you can type in later. So it doesn't have to be fixed right there and have to change it all the time. You can just do one of these, and when you expand the word, it'll give you the option to change the name, for example. So I'll tell you one by one. First, this is the date and month, and this is the time. Now this is like date and time and month, like add hours, add minutes, or subtract years, and reset date adjustment, and stuff like that. Now next to it is the keyboard, which you could do enter, esc, return, and tab. And also you could add your clipboard too. Now you could do this one, which can select to here, keep the eliminator. Now next to that is the most popular one, which you could add a field. I'll show that to you just right here, so wait a bit. Now after I showed you this, hello, and then now you could add this and a single line field. Now you can name this name, and you don't have to add anything in this box for now. And the width is fine too. So after you press OK, it will show up like this. I know you're thinking, what is that? But I'll show you just in a minute. So after you do hello name, then you could say let's meet at, and then you could add another single line or a multi-line field if you want. Then you could write place, and then nothing there, and done. Let's meet at place. Then you could change that later too. Period, and then see you at what time, hour, and then you could also change the year, change the day, and stuff like that. Now, after you do this, you could add a period and say thanks. Now the label would be your meeting, and the abbreviation could be, I don't know, meet. Now after you do that, you have this ready to go. Now let's see what it'll show like. First, go to mail. At the bottom, write meet. Then it's gonna show up like this. I know you're gonna be like freaked out and be like, oh, what is this? But it's just simple. Just write the name. Hello, Jake. The place, let's meet at Washington, D.C. Random numbers and stuff like that. Let's meet you February 8th. Thanks. And then you can press OK. That would be like that. Isn't that cool? Now let me do a bit more advanced where you don't even have to do the 2's and the CC's all together. First, after you go back to your TextExpander, go up a bit and make a name. So we could add a name by going to the single line field and write name. Then it'll go like that. And then you see in the message, you have to press one tab to go to the CC, one tab to go to subject, one tab to go to the actual mail. So we would do one tab right here. Then it would make the name at the tab right here. Then after you write like the name, then it's gonna tab it to the next CC. Now after you tab it to the CC, you can add a enter and write CC. If you don't need a CC, you can also add another tab, and then so it's gonna be name, tab, and then it will go to subject, and then write a single line field, write subject. And now we can also tab one more, which would make it go to the place where you would write this. Now after you do that, it's pretty simple. Now you just have to go to the email app and write to, or meet in the front of, on the to, name Jake, or Jake. As I write Jake, it also changes it here too. So that means it's good. Now the subject, it could be, let's meet in Washington, DC. Now the place, Washington, DC, and then your address, and OK. Then it's gonna write that and all that in just one type of a letter. And that's it for my TextExpander. Bye-bye.